danger with Earth or on Earth is caused by the negligence of man. Men have been under the impression that the planet is theirs and they can actually go about doing anything they want to it. It is their territory, their properties, and therefore they owe no, they have no responsibility towards anyone or anything. And that is one of the main curse that Earth has been afflicted with. The planet does not belong to us. We are a guest living on the planet. The planet is the creation, is part of creation. It's the creation of the one we call God. I usually name it a creator son, which is gonna be the subject of one of the chronicles that we will speak about later on. That is to say that the planet does not belong to man; it belongs to its creator. And and I don't mean to demean the planet either by saying that it belongs to its creator, but I do mean that in a general sense. The planet in itself is a full being aware of itself. It has a consciousness, and which also means that it has a will. And the will of the planet is to no longer allow the children of the planet, men, to abuse the resources of the planet, because the resources of the planet have specific goals to fulfill and are not necessarily unlimited. And given that we are abusing those resources with no sense of awareness of what we're doing, the planet itself must take action in order to stop the ill exigencies of men, and go about showing us the proper way to treat it with respect and understanding. Therefore, there are currently a multitude of actions that are taking place. That is, that there are geological activities that are there to somewhat promote a healthy sense of equilibrium on the planet. It basically are there to re-establish the health of the planet to itself, because the planet has been ill for quite a long time because of the love that it shares with its brethren, men living on it. And now it can no longer sustain that much suffering unless it has a will to commit suicide, and that is not going to happen. The planet must continue on in order to serve a higher purpose and continue an illustrious, phenomenal job that it has done so far. The planet is one of the greatest spirits I've ever had the privilege to be with, to live on, and to commute with. And I honor what we call Mother Earth. So now men have to take their responsibilities and go about making corrections to the incessant suffering that it has caused to our sister planet, or mother planet, as many of us call it. We may be able to see some geological activities that we have never been able to witness before on this very planet in the few days that are coming, and that is not to be a surprise to many men, although it will be if and when it happens. But we have to understand that those reactions are necessary for a sustainable mode of life on the planet itself. Therefore, it is a necessity that it takes place. So, if you are listening to my voice talking about those foreseeable events, they are imminent in this particular time, at this particular point in time. Perhaps when you're listening to it, it would it would have already occurred. Then know that it is not a punishment by the gods, but rather a consequence of the ill actions that men have perpetrated against the planet itself. Therefore, we must understand that our responsibilities must be taken at heart.